Trump breaking news. New national poll favors Biden over Trump, but swing state survey disagrees. On Wednesday, a national poll gave President Joe Biden a 6% lead over Trump, but a poll conducted in states that are considered to be close races revealed a more negative outlook for Trump's chances of being re-elected. The latest poll from Quinnipiac University shows that in their probable rematch for president, Biden has a lead of 50% to 44%, compared to a December poll, which had the two candidates almost tied. This one clearly leans toward Biden. As more and more women flocked to Biden's side, the widening gender disparity was the primary factor propelling the new lead. An increase of 12 points from the previous month brought the female vote in favor of Biden to 22 points. Polling analyst from Quinnipiac University named Tim Malloy advised keeping an eye on the gender demographic. The head-to-head tie with Trump transforms into a modest lead for Biden, propelled by female voters in just the past few weeks. With the backing of almost all Democrats and a handful of Republican votes, 7%, Biden won the election with an independent vote of 52 to 40. Like earlier presidential surveys, this one found Republican Nikki Haley to be more popular than Trump. A hypothetical matchup between Haley and Biden would have a same number of voters. Recent head-to-head surveys have shown Trump leading, making the Quinnipiac poll somewhat of an anomaly. As the party's primaries begin in full swing and the general election draws near, surveys, according to political analysts, start to be better forecasts of the autumn vote. Only hours earlier, a survey of 7 governments considered to be on the brink of war revealed a radically different picture. Trump defeated Biden by respectable majorities in each of the 7 battleground states, and by 6% in total, according to a Morning Consult poll. Trump has a commanding advantage in that poll, with margins ranging from 3% in Arizona and Pennsylvania to an astounding 8% in Nevada and Georgia. A recent poll by Quinnipiac University found that among registered voters, there is a widening gender difference between Trump and Joe Biden backers. Good news for the sitting Democratic vice president. A poll taken on Wednesday found that Biden is slightly ahead of Trump in the 2024 presidential race, with a margin of 50% to 44%. A month ago, the same contest was too close to call. The most recent poll found that 58% of women would vote for Biden if given the chance, compared to 36% for Trump. Quinnipiac University conducted a poll last month and showed that while 41% of women backed the Republican opponent, 53% backed the incumbent Democrat. In the most recent survey, 53% of men stated they would vote for Trump, while 42% picked Biden. This is down from 41% for Trump in December and 51% for Biden in the previous survey. In a statement, polling expert Tim Malloy from Quinnipiac University warned that the gender demographic tells a story to keep an eye on. Propelled by female voters in just the past few weeks, the head-to-head tie with Trump morphs into a modest lead for Biden. For former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, things are different. She is in last place in the Republican primary, far behind Trump. In a general election, 47% of people would vote for Haley and 42% for Biden, indicating that Haley would fare better than Trump. 53% of Haley's supporters identify as independents and have stated their intention to vote for her. Biden would have the support of an additional 37%. In the same survey, 52% of independents indicated they would back Biden instead of Trump, who would receive 40% of the vote. When compared directly to Biden, Haley comes out on top, with the help of independents, Malloy remarked. When you factor in third-party candidates, her support drops, in part due to her lack of support among Republicans. From January 25 to the 29th, 1,650 registered voters across the country were polled, and the results had a margin of error of plus or minus 2.4 percentage points. The Quinnipiac University survey uses a random sample method.